Hi guys, my name is Tomcat, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4, and what you are looking at today is a 1994 Mazda MX5 Miata that we have just rolled out of the junkyard, and it was headed for the scrap heap. As you can see, it's a little on the rusty side, but we've decided to race it against a Koenigsegg, because that's what we do around here. Either really dumb things that end up working, or really dumb things that don't end up working, but we end up having quite the adventure along the way. So, also, I do want to give a shout out to the dude that made this Rust design. It's really, really cool, and it definitely fits the theme of what we're going for here today. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this brand new episode of Stock vs. Tuned. Now, as you can probably tell, this is our most ambitious Stock vs. Tuned battle yet. The Miata should not be able to put in a speed anywhere close to what this 1-to-1 is able to do. Now, what we're going to do in order to make this somewhat remotely close to the realm of maybe, possibly, sort of fair, is I am able to do, going to allow myself to do literally whatever I want to the MX-5. I have no restrictions on what I can do. Now, normally I would, but in this case, I don't think that I should really put any restrictions on the MX-5 because it's got its work cut out for it anyways. But while we're here at this roundabout, let's give it some throttle and see how it slides. It actually slides really well. Like, really well. It doesn't have a ton of steering angle, so when you do slide it out, you do have to make sure you're ready to catch it, but it it keeps sliding, and it actually does it, like I said, really, really well. So, standard launch idea, standard launch placement. Now, I know for a fact it's going to blow the tires off if I launch it in first, so let's back up right to that yellow line right there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch it in third. I'm going to do a launch control in third. It's still probably going to blow the tires off. 3, 2, 1, go. Blows the tires off. Oh my God, still blowing the tires off. Holy crap. Jeez, that's mind-boggling. Come on, there's the camera, and boom! 233.78 miles an hour. 233.7 miles an hour out of a car that I have not touched. This is how it comes from the factory. And I know this is an episode of Stock vs. Tuned and not like just a car review or something, but my God, I need to spend more time driving these Koenigsegg's and not hitting like 318 BMWs. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and grab the MX-5 and see what it will do stock compared to the 233.7 miles an hour stock trap speed of this Koenigsegg 1-to-1. It's time to ask the age-old question. Is the answer really always Miata? Well, obviously, it isn't in the straight line department, at least not from factory, because this Miata is a bit of a dog compared to the Koenigsegg 1-to-1. Now, it is not the slowest factory Miata, because the slowest factory Miata really isn't even in Forza, because that would have been like a 1990 1.8 or 1.6 Miata. This is a 1.8 Miata, and so therefore you're dealing with a little bit of a bigger engine and a little bit more power, but as you can see, in third gear, it takes a hefty clutch kick and a lot of speed. Well, we have to wait for speed to build up, and then eventually the back end will trail out a little bit, and then it recovers itself again and grips up. Keep in mind, this is completely stock, and that is, oh my God, that is the burnout trail left by the 1-to-1 in third gear. So we're going to hold this thing at about 4,000 RPM in first, and 3, 2, 1, go. And it's gripped up already. This is going to be a really sad stock top speed. Oh, well, not necessarily top speed, but stock trap speed, I meant to say. Now, not necessarily sad, but it's definitely going to show how much work this thing has cut out for it. I'm sort of debating whether or not I'm going to swap it to all-wheel drive, because if we end up putting any sort of crazy power through it, it's not gonna even put it to the ground because it won't have the contact patch. All right, 114 miles an hour with 233 to beat. So 233 miles an hour to beat. We just trapped 114. Good Lord, we have our work cut out for us. Back to the shop. Now, I have 100% decided that I am going to all-wheel drive swap this car because I think that will be one of our best ways to get it to actually put some power to the ground. And I'm not sure whether I want to do the 4-rotor or the 6.2 V8. I think I want to do the 6.2 V8 because I feel like the 6.2 V8 is going to have a little bit more power potential. But I mean, the 4-rotor is awesome as well, but throwing twin turbos on the V8 I think might be our best bet. So with all of that being said and done, and like I said, I am giving myself full permission to go crazy on this car. Drag tires, the whole lot. I mean, you name it. You name it, this car's getting it. So, wheels-wise, we're going to want the lightest stuff we can find. And that is going to mean going to a... Let's see. These RG2s are damn light. Oh, yeah, that'll work. And I want to get my track width. Oh, God, yes. Oh, dude, it looks so ragged. Oh, my God, it looks so ragged. But that looks so right. Dude, that looks so right. All right, let's go up to a 15 because Miatas look best, or NA Miatas and even NB Miatas look best on 15s in my opinion. And now we can fully build the drivetrain so we have nothing to worry about there. That'll be fully covered and fully tunable and also fully strengthened because, my God, when we're putting this much power through it, I mean, it's going to be hilarious. Race brakes so we can actually stop. We're going to want a race suspension. And race sway bars, just everything done. Everything done. Race weight reduction. Like you could take much weight out of a Miata to begin with. All right, and now for the engine build. The engine build is going to be everything. No parts left on the table here. Oh, my God. The cams gave us a lot. Like over 100 horsepower out of the cams. That's crazy. Let's see. Pistons and compression. Race turbos. Another 172 horsepower. Intercooler. God, this power is going up so fast. Okay, 1,016 horsepower, 851 foot-pounds of torque, 2,165 pounds. Now the question is, can this be a contender against one of the greatest hypercars ever made? I don't know, but our Junkyard Miata may now be within a fighting chance. Let's go find out. Well, this thing is already insanity. Like, watch this. Over 1,000 horsepower. I mean, yeah, I get that it's all-wheel drive, but over 1,000 horsepower, and off the line, it pretty much doesn't even spin its tires. I mean, I haven't even tuned the gearing yet. Watch, second gear. It's just gone. Oh, my God. That is a cartoon. That accelerates like a freaking cartoon. That is so insane. That literally pulls away like a freaking cartoon. I don't know how else to describe it. Wow, it's so fast! Oh my God! Oh, oh my God. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, aside from the fact that I am insanely excited to see what happens. Because, good Lord. All right. Look at the stock tire marks. Oh, my God. I find it hilarious that they're still there. Okay. This is about to be very, very interesting. Will the Junkyard MX5 take down the Koenigsegg 1-to-1, or will the 1-to-1 stay on top? Regardless, even if this thing gets close, even if this thing gets like 230 as opposed to the 233 out of the 1-to-1, I'm still going to call that a win. But without any further ado, without any more rambling on, 3, 2, 1, go! Well over 130 miles an hour now, well over 150, come on! Banging the rev limiter at 178. Okay, I'm gonna need new gears. Take 2 with new gears, come on. I didn't even check the top speed on the virtual dyno. I should have done that. I definitely should have done that. Oh my god, it's so much fun to do, like all-wheel drive turns, though. Like, four-wheel slides. Holy crap, it's so much fun. All right, gearing. Now, we're going to need to tune you a little bit more to speed, my boy. Oh, the 0 to 60 dropped. 223.8. Good lord, 250. Holy crap. 245. Let's try and get this as high as we can get it. 252. Good lord, 252 miles an hour. That's our new final drive. No doubt, boys. Oh my god. All right. Let's see. No boost on this launch, just a clutch drop. 3, 2, 1, go. And boost hits. The acceleration doesn't feel quite as savage, but it still builds so much speed. Wow. I don't like the traffic sometimes. You had an entire freaking freeway open, bro. Wow, it doesn't even want to make the corner. We're going to have to set up so perfectly in order to get, like, in order to actually get this done right. Like, I'm pushing him out of the way. I don't want to do, well, God, that car being there is just bothering me so much. I wonder if maybe it'll despawn if I rewind far enough. I wonder if maybe it'll despawn. Or change its mind on changing lanes. It did. Aim for the inside. Go, 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 go. Oh, come on! Oh, 224.8 miles an hour. We were within 10 miles an hour. We were within 10 miles an hour. We were 9 miles an hour away from a Koenigsegg 1-to-1, which means there's still more room in this little Miata. Wow, that actually makes me really, really proud of this little thing. I have so much respect for this little guy. It's not even funny. Hello, Ford Fiesta. But no, it's not even funny. I have so much respect for this little guy that I cannot wait to mess with it more. But if you guys enjoyed this episode of Stock vs. Tuned, make sure to smash that like button, click the subscribe button, turn the notifications on if you haven't already, and make sure to come back next time, and I will see y'all later.